League returns this weekend, but of course Chesterfield still leading the charge. Who's going to bring the heat this weekend? Will it be the Dragons or will it be bloody Solihull Moors? We're going to take a look at it, all of it, next. That's right, folks, back once again on our prediction video today. We look forward to the next round of matches over in the Vanarama National League, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and bang it. All things National League related, Black Rose related, World Cup related later this year. That's right, Chesterfield lead the charge at the moment. 20 points on the board there, kicking ass and taking names, and yet to taste defeat. Breathing down the necks is Wrexham, just 1 point adrift. Can they make up amends this weekend? We'll look at it, all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's, of course, have a little look what we're talking about. Of course, these are the games that did take place this past midweek, and of course we're now looking forward to the weekend. Kicking on forward, let's have a look. My results, so of course my predictions on the left, the real deal is on the right. Altrincham with a 2-2 draw against Scunthorpe. I went with the 1-0 win myself. Boreham with a 1-0 win over Maidenhead. 2-1 win for me, not too shabby there. Eastleigh 1, Yeovil 1, called it lads, called it. Meanwhile Barnet did lose to Dorking, surprise surprise, I went the other way. Chesterfield with a big 3-2 win over Southend, 2-0 win for me. Woking with a big 3-0 win over Oldham, but I just went with a draw myself on that one. Halifax down with a 2-0 win over Gateshead, called that one as well. Wealdstone 1, of course, Maidstone 1, or the other way, on with a 0-0 draw myself. Notts County with a big 2-0 win over Aldershot, called that one as well, doing A-OK, aren't I? Meanwhile, of course, Torquay did lose to Solihull, I called that one as well. Wrexham with a big 4-1 win over Dagenham, I went with a 3-0, and York 2-1 winners over Bromley, and again, got that one bang on point. Speedy on counter, I went with a 9-piece there, so A-OK for me. Have a look at the table, this is what it looks like. Chesterfield kicking ass and taking names. Wrexham, Notts County make the power 3. Going down right now is Gateshead, Aldershot, Altrincham and Scunthorpe, of course, heading into this match. This is, of course, the leaderboard for our own very own prediction leagues. Take a bloody bow. There you go. Jimmy Watt, of course, 8 points on, of course, on the board there with James BC, whatever your name is. It's such a mouthful. In second spot, of course, I am kicking ass though with 9 pieces. I've got 9. If you want to check it out yourself, back it up and count them up yourself. It's a 9er in there. But of course, the overall leader right here, right now, is Shane O'Donnell with 47 points on the board. So well done to him for doing A-OK. If you want to get involved, it's 100% free. It's Cutley Forshire non-league. But of course, we are jumping the deep end right here, right now. Of course, take a look at the next round of matches, which of course kick off this coming weekend. And we're going to start at the top of the hour. Who are we going to start with? We're going to start with Bromley up against Maidstone, of course. Now, let's have a look at this one then. Played each other 8 times, 2009. 6 wins for Bromley, 1 win for Maidstone. We've got 1 draw, of course. Bromley, though, 67% form for them. Of course, winning 4 of the last 6. Maidstone, a couple of wins out of the last 6. 42% form for them moving forward. Last time around, though, in Bromley, it was a 2-0 win for Bromley back in February 2019. Bromley unbeaten against Maidstone over the last 5, pick up 3 wins and a couple of draws. Meanwhile, Maidstone with a 1-1 draw against Wealdstone, Bromley with a 2-1 loss against York City. The odds right here, right now, go favour of Bromley. They are favoured, of course. I've got basic odds here, and I'm backing Bromley with a 1-0 win for them over Maidstone, 3 points to back, and move the chains once again. Dagenham and Redbridge, of course, they are next up against Altrincham, coming at you over at Dagenham. Now, these two sides, I played each other good in my eyes, around about, 4-8 times, of course, 2005, 4 wins apiece, no draws. Dagenham, though, just 1 win and 4 for them, 42% form over the last 6. Altrincham, though, haven't won the last 13 games, 25% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, though, over in Dagenham, it was a 3-2 win for Altrincham, of course, back in October 2021. Dagenham picking up a 4-1 loss against Wrexham, aka Deadpool FC. Altrincham with a 2-2 draw against Scunthorpe. The odds right here right now go with favour of the hosts. Dagenham now are favoured to win this game, and that's the way I've gone with a 2-1 win for them, keeping the 3 points and moving it on nicely. Dorking up against Notts County, of course, coming at you over at Dorking. Played each other never. Dorking, though, 1-3, lost 3 over the last 6. That's 50% form for them. Up against the Notts County side, who've won 4 on the spin. 83% form for them moving forward. In fact, Notts County haven't lost in the last 9 games. They come into this on the back of a 2-0 win over Aldershot. So that's 1, 2, 3 clean sheets on the bounce, scoring 8 goals without return. Meanwhile, Dorking with a 1-0 win over Barnet. Of course, however, they've conceded 9 goals in the last 3 games. In fact, we want to open up more than that, 12 goals over the last 4 games indeed. So bit of a defensive issue there. Dorking are favoured to actually underdogs here. Notts County are expected to win this game quite convincingly. I've gone with a victory as well. 2-0 win for Notts County, 3 points back, moving the chains as well. Dorking just took on Notts County. Gateshead now. Gateshead coming at you over against Boreham over in Gateshead. Played to the 10 times 2015. 4 wins for Gateshead, 1 for Boreham. 5 draws, of course, just 1 win in 6 for Gateshead right now. 25% form for them. Up against Boreham side, 75% form, winning unbeaten the last 5. Of course, pick up 4 wins and a draw to boot. Last time around over in Gateshead, it was a 1-1 draw back in October Golly, of course, back in January 2019, it was a 1-1 draw. Meanwhile, Gateshead picking up a 2-0 loss against Halifax Town, Boreham with a 1-0 win over Maidenhead. Back-to-back clean sheets for them, and again, they're expected to win this game despite being on the road against Gateshead. I'm going with the host here to take the 3 points, put the 2-1 back in the net, and of course, 3 points in the bag indeed. Maidenhead up against bloody Woking. Let's get the deep end on this one. Played each other how many times? Well, I'll tell you, they played each other 18 times, 2009, 8 was Maidenhead, 7 was Woking, and 3 draws. Just 1 win and 6 of Maidenhead right now. Of course, coming at you up against their Woking side, 58% form, unbeaten in the last 3 games heading into this. Of course, coming at you last round over in Maidenhead, it was a 3-2 win back in October 2021. Maidenhead with a big 1-0 loss against Boreham. Of course, Woking with a big 3-0 win over Oldham. And of course, look at the odds, they go in favour of Woking here. They are favoured to win this game. I'm going with a 0-0 draw myself, point split right in the middle. Of course, who's going to be happier? I think Woking will be the one smiling in the end. Oldham up against Eastleigh, of course, coming at you at Boundary Park. Never played each other, these two sides. Oldham, of course, just 1 win in 6, 25% form for them. Up against the Eastleigh side, who come into this on 50% form. That's 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 heading into this. Of course, Eastleigh with the 1-1 draw against Yeovil. Of course, Oldham with a 3-0 loss against Woking, of course. It's actually been back-to-back games without a goal for them. The odds right here right now go in favour of Oldham on this one. I'm back in, of course, Eastleigh with a 3 points, 2-1 win for them, 3 points back, and up the ladder they go. Next, of course, we have Scunthorpe United. They're going to be taking on, of course, York City over at Scunthorpe. Now, these two sides, according to my eyes, have played each other around about 7 times, 2003, 2 wins apiece and 3 draws. Scunthorpe, though, without a win in the last 6. In fact, they haven't won in the last 7, of course, 8% form for them. Up against the York side, just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, over in Scunthorpe was a 2-2 draw. That was back in, of course, May 2014. That was in League 2. York with a 2-1 win over Bromley. Back-to-back wins for them. Scunthorpe with a 2-2 draw against Altrincham. The odds right here right now go in favour of York here, the visitors on this. And I'm backing them to take it at least a point. 1-1 in the end. Points in the bag for everybody. Who's the happier? Let me know down below. Kicking on forward, it is Solihull Moors up against Barnet. Of course, coming at you over at Solihull Moors. Now these two sides have played each other 8 times in 2018. 4 wins for Solihull Moors, 1 win for Barnet, 3 draws, of course. The hosts, of course, unbeaten. Actually, just 1 defeat past 6 of them, 75% form for them. Up against, of course, Barnet, who've won 3 and lost 3 over the last 6. That's 50% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, that over in Solihull Moors, it was a 1-1 draw. That was back in August 2021. Solihull Moors unbeaten against Barnet over the last 6, picking up 4 wins and a couple of draws. They come into this also on the back of a 4-1 win over Torquay. They've actually scored 9 goals in the last 2 games. Up against the Barnet side, of course, who did lose to Dorking, but the odds go in favour of Solihull Moors. They are favoured to win this game. I'm gone with a cheeky 2-0 win for the hosts on this one, 3 points in the bag, and again, moving the ladder, potentially could go as high as top of the table. Southend United up against Wrexham, of course, Double FC, coming at you over at Roots Hall, played each other 5 times since 2002, 4 wins for Wrexham, nothing for Southend, and 1 draw. Of course, Southend, though, losing 3 of the last 4, 42% form over the last 6, up against Wrexham side, who went 5 of the bouts, 83% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, though, over at Roots Hall, it was a 2-2 draw back in September 2021. Wrexham picking up a 4-1 over Dagenham, of course, Southend with a 3-2 loss against second, or actually top of the table, Chesterfield. The odds right here, right now, go in favour of Wrexham. They are 100% favourites, of course, and I've gone with them with a 2-1 win for them, 3 points back, and potentially could go top of the table depending on what goes on with Chesterfield. Of course, not long to wait. Wealdstone coming at you up against who are you? Who are you? Indeed, they are, of course, up against Torquay United coming at you down London way, of course, over in Wealdstone. Now these two sides, according to my eyes, oh my gosh, I've gone a bit haywire here. Of course, so these two sides, according to my eyes, have played each other a fair few times, around about what we're talking about 6 times, 2018, nothing for Wealdstone, 4 for Torquay, 2 draws. However, Wealdstone coming to unbeaten in the last 6 games. However, drawing 3 on the spin, 75% form over the last 6. Meanwhile, of course, Torquay coming to on just 1 win the last 6. That's 17% form for them moving forward. Coming at you though, last time around over at Wealdstone, it was a 1-1 draw back in February 2022. Wealdstone picking up a 1-1 draw against Maidstone. That's actually 3 draws on the spin for them. Torquay with the big 4-1 drubbing by Solihull Moors last time around. The odds right here right now go in favour only just for Wealdstone for the victory here. I'm gone with a 1-0 win for them, 3 points in the bag, and the Gat could actually see them go as high as 3rd in the table, brother. Into the final 2 now, we've got Yeovil coming at you. These two sides up against Chesterfield, high-flying Chesterfield, tabletop of Chesterfield. Now these two sides played each other 15 times since 2005, 5 wins to Yeovil, 7 wins to Chesterfield, and 3 draws. Yeovil, though, just 1 win and 6, then 42% form up against the Chesterfield side, who won 5 of the last 6. That's 92% form for them moving forward into this game. Last time around, over in Yeovil, it was a 2-0 win for Chesterfield. In fact, Chesterfield have won 4 on the spin against Yeovil, picking up 4 clean sheets in the process. They did, of course, beat Southend 3-2 last time around. Yeovil with a big 1 1-1 draw against Eastleigh. The odds right here right now go in favour of Chesterfield. They are 100% favourites. I'm going with a 2-1 win for them. 3 points back, and that should put them top of the table depending on what goes on elsewhere. Well, regardless of what goes on elsewhere. And then wrapping up. It is Aldershot. It is Halifax Town. It is, of course, coming at you over at Aldershot. The later kick-off, of course. Now, these two sides, according to my eyes, played each other 25 times since 2003. 9 wins for Aldershot, 8 wins for Halifax Town, 8 draws, of course. Aldershot, though, 2 wins in the last 6, 33% form for them up against the Halifax Town side, who've won 2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. That's 50% form for them moving forward into this game. Last time around, though, over in Aldershot was a 1-win for Halifax Town back in September 2021. Halifax pick up a 2-0 win over Gateshead. Aldershot with a 2-0 loss against Notts County. But the odds on this one go in favour of Halifax Town. They are expected to win this game, and I've gone with a 1-0 win for them as well to take the bloody 3 points. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like. Of course, Chesterfield, okay, 23 points on the board with Wrexham into second spot and Notts County as you were. Going down, Torquay, Aldershot, Scunthorpe, and of course Altrincham. That's of course my take on it. Be sure to get your own take on it as well as we look forward to the round of matches coming at you this weekend. Cutley Force National League is 100% free. Of course, be sure to get involved, of course, as we get into the international break where a lot of the leagues will be off. But of course, I think this one keeps on going. But anyway, smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, smash the little bell. But until then, guys and girls, we are out.